Weather has been pretty volatile in some parts of the country and around the world. Hurricane Fiona hitting the Caribbean. This was the scene in the Dominican Republic as the storm made landfall on Monday. Right now, it's over Turks and Caicos, and Fiona did wreak havoc on Puerto Rico this week. The entire island in the dark for the second time in just a couple of years. At least 2 deaths are being blamed on the storm. Gerard Jabali is here now, our meteorologist on staff. And I had some friends. I have friends who are from Puerto Rico, and they're like, why aren't you talking about our island? And I said, well, I've heard that it's okay, but I've got to check in with our team.
Oh, man, they've been battered pretty hard by mostly the rain this time, even though the power has been an issue. We'll get to that. But Adrienne Fiona continuing to strengthen, and, well, it's now a major hurricane. We're getting a closer look at the widespread damage Fiona left behind in the Caribbean back when it was only just a Category 1 storm.
Hurricane Fiona dropping unrelenting rain on Puerto Rico, along with Fiona's fierce winds gusting over 100 miles per hour, more than 2 feet of rain causing historic levels of flooding. The surging floodwaters powerful enough to knock down several bridges in Utuado, Puerto Rico. This metal bridge ripped out of its supports and washing away. Fiona also prompting rescue after rescue, a day after upending water service and triggering massive power outages. Nearly the entire island without power. The governor warning it could take days to get the lights back on. A flashback to 2017 when Hurricane Maria left the island in the dark for months. Hurricane Fiona not sparing the Dominican Republic either. There, the intense rain produced mudslides, forced people from their homes as torrents rushed in and tore through the tourism hub, looking to recover from being shuttered by the pandemic.
All right, so Hurricane Fiona now the third so far this season in the Atlantic, but this is the first major hurricane we have seen. It has now reached Category 3 strength, and the location of it right now would certainly make a lot of folks very nervous along the southeastern United States. I can settle some worries for you today, so hang with me a second, we'll show you. First of all, the storm again continuing to strengthen as now it's mostly over open water. It is now passing over parts of the Turks and Caicos. Winds sustain 115 miles per hour. As you see it very characteristically wobbling to the northwest. These storms tend to do that, especially as they grow in strength. Now, the hurricane hunters flying through the storm right now, and they have been taking samples. They have measured winds right at what we were talking about. 115 miles per hour is one of the last moments that they did continue to sample. They're going to turn right back around. This is their current location. They're going to continue to crisscross through the middle of the storm, gathering that valuable information that we use back here to be able to predict its strength, but also its track. And this is the official track from the National Hurricane Center, that cone of uncertainty where it could travel anywhere, the center of it, between this cone. Remember, you'll feel effects outside of it. Therefore, Bermuda, while it's right there on the edge of that cone of uncertainty, will be feeling impacts. Likely to grow into a Category 4 hurricane, winds sustained of 140 miles per hour. Remember, gusts will be bigger than that, and we will also see a lot of huge waves as it's going to bypass Bermuda, but still very close. Too close for comfort, but we are saved here in the United States by 2 things in our weather pattern. A low pressure off here to the northeast, high pressure to the south, pushing a nice wave of energy to kind of keep Fiona out of our way. All good news for us as we're going to continue to track this. Again, the storm's track is one thing, but it is over some very ripe waters as we're only going to see it likely continuing to gather more and more strength. So this is going to be a powerful storm as it is already.
Yeah, I'm hearing 115 mile per hour winds.
Just the beginning, again, 140 in the forecast. Okay. We're going to see it really become a pretty strong storm. It may not be one of those that you retire necessarily the names when it runs into land, as we've seen, but it is definitely likely going to be one of the strongest this season.
Yeah, 140 miles per hour. Thank goodness that's mainly out in the open ocean, although I know Bermuda is in the cone of uncertainty. 5 years to the day since Hurricane Maria made landfall in Puerto Rico. So those folks, and most of the infrastructure there, still not 100% back,
those
even though
bridges,
it's been 5 years.
You've seen them being swept away. Many of them are brand new.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
And we're going to be talking to some folks on the ground in Puerto Rico a little later on Morning in America. Thank you so much, Gerard.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.